First of all, I want to say congratulations on your purchase and taking the first steps to control your online reputation, to increase your reviews, to increase your review rating. Whatever it is your goal here is trying to achieve. I just want to say congratulations on that. Nothing changes until we first commit. And by you purchasing this software, investing in it, investing in your business is the first commitment. And so we're going to do everything that we can within our power to help you be successful. It's the reason we've put together this training library. We're going to walk you through everything step by step of what you need to do. And we're going to help you understand why you need to do it, because we know the impact that this can have on your business. So on behalf of everyone at RevuAsk, just want to say a big warm welcome. We're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you have chosen us to help you solve this problem that you're trying to solve. So with that being said, I just want to do a quick run through of the training platform, the kind of the get started guide, so you know exactly what you need to do, your next steps to get set up, and everything that you need to know to be successful with not only RevuAsk, but actually achieving the results that you want in your business. So with that being said, I'm going to jump into this. Really, what I want to go over here is just what we do and how that helps you make money in your business. Because at the end of the day, we're all here in business. We're all here to make money, and we fully understand that. And for us to succeed at what we do, we have to help you win in your business, right? Your success is our obligation. It's our duty. That's just the way we look at business. And so that's why we've went through the extent we have to help you be successful. Right? There's a lot of other options out there to help you solve this problem, but they don't quite have the resources to help you understand how and why you need to do what you're doing. So our goal, number one, of course, is going to be for you to be able to make way more money than the investment you're making in us by the investment that you're making into your business, to help you really scale your business to new levels, really. So with all that being said, I just want to go through this and show you guys how this is going to help you not only make money, but it's going to help you expand your business in ways that I don't think most people realize. And that's why this is so important. I know some of you just want to skip through, get everything set up as quick as possible and move on. But hopefully by going through this with you guys, this will help give you a little bit more incentive, a little bit more insight, and help you a little bit more commitment to this process. Not only seeking the reviews, but also going through the training in depth to help you fully grasp what we have available here for you to utilize in your business. So with that being said, reviews, they're really the only form of marketing that you can invest in your business that doesn't go away. I mean, outside of putting up a billboard on your property, that's going to last until it needs to be repainted or redone. That's really about two of the most permanent forms of marketing you do. Once you can get someone to leave you an online review, that's going to be there forever. Of course, pending your account doesn't ever get deleted by Google, right? So as long as the account's there, these reviews are going to be there forever. And ultimately what you're doing in this process is you're creating an army of little salespeople that's going to advocate for your business 24/7 on the internet, right? All you need to do is get them on there one at a time and build up that army. And once you've got, 100, 200, 500, or 1,000, those are going to be there forever. And not only that, we went a step further with our software, which offers something that's really unique that most do not offer, and that's the ability to capture the video testimonials. And I know that's why some of you specifically chose to go with us, just because of the power that is compared to just regular traditional reviews. If you can get someone to leave you a video testimonial. And so again, you've got that salesperson that's working for you 24/7, right? While you're sleeping, they're advocating for your business to people that are trying to decide if you're the correct solution for the job. Because really our goal is to make you the most obvious solution in your market for potential buyers, right? And so with all that being said, like, this is really a permanent form of marketing because these reviews are going to be out there forever. So any investment you make into this today is going to be paying you, for some of you, for decades into the future. So don't just get caught up in the right now moment. And I know some of you may be behind your competitors. Somebody just want to be get an edge up on your competitors. But right now is the time to start investing. And I know a lot of us want to look at just the short term in the next 2 or 3 months or 6 months or year. But truthfully, this is a long game. Like this is going to be a 10-year game. This is going to be a 20-year game. And the investment and the effort that you put in today is going to be the launch pad for fruit that you're going to be harvesting, some of you 10, 20, 30 years into the future. So internet marketing has changed buying behaviors. And we're all internet consumers at this point. But sometimes I think as local businesses, we don't exactly understand the extent and how it affects our business. And so we kind of put things on the back burner. So I hope some of this is going to help give you guys some of the urgency and some of the commitment you need to really push into this and move forward and go all in with it. Because we've got the platform, the software for you to use, and we've got the training to teach you how to do this, how to, like most marketers don't tell you what we're going to tell you, right? Most review softwares don't have the training that we're about to give you because we are marketers. This is what we do for a living. So we get to give you the best of both worlds. So 98% of surveyed, so 98% of people surveyed, this comes from a Bright Local survey from 2023, 98% of people surveyed had read online reviews for local businesses. And if you're reading this right now, I guarantee you say, yes, I've done that too. As long as you're old enough to have ever purchased a service from a local business, you're probably pretty sure you've researched and read an online review from a local business. So this is very, very obvious, but even the products we order on Amazon, like I'm focusing on local business here, but this extends past local business. So if you're not in a local business, that's okay, because it just multiplies from there, because people are less likely to know who you are. So they're going to research you out. 70% or 76% of consumers said they regularly read online reviews when looking for a local business. 87% of consumers used Google to evaluate local businesses. This is important because 76% of consumers are regularly reading online reviews when they're shopping, trying to decide which local business they want to go with, if they're searching for a plumber or a heating and air company or a car mechanic or a real estate agent or whatever it is. Well, 87% of them are going to Google. So where does that tell you that you need to focus your reviews on? On Google, right? And so we're going to help you do that. Google hosts almost 75% of all online business reviews. So that's a powerful stat as well. And I'm not saying Google is the only place you need to get reviews from, but I'm saying Google needs to be a primary focus, because that's where most people are searching. And I'm going to go more into that in detail in a minute. But a perfect business isn't one with perfect reviews. It's one that deals with review and feedback perfectly, right? So with that, like, I know a lot of people think that they want to have 5-star reviews, but honestly, people are suspicious of 5-star reviews because everyone understands that businesses are going to have problems, right? It's just part of it. You're going to have a new employee. You're going to have an employee that's going to drop the ball. Everyone expects a business to have a problem. And so honestly, when there is a bad review, a lot of times you can spin that to be a more positive than a positive review, because most consumers want to see that you actually tried to solve the problem. So if they do business with you, what they want to see is that if there is a problem, that you're going to make it right. Because what's everyone's concern when they're shopping for a business or someone to do business with? Everyone's scared they're going to get burned. Like, for whatever reason, whether it's a money issue, whether it's an embarrassment issue of looking like a fool, everyone's concerned with making the wrong choice, and that's what they're looking for. So when you do have a customer that posts a negative review, if you can go in and respond to that correctly, it's going to show those people that are kind of on the fence that, okay, it's going to give them reassurance, because if there is a problem, they're now going to assume and believe and have trust that you're going to make the problem right and try to fix the problem if there is a problem. Because the worst fear is there being a problem and the company saying, screw you, you're on your own, And so that's the reassurance that most customers want. And that's when you're looking through reviews. So don't fret the negative reviews. but how you reply to them is very, very, very important, because that can spin those negative reviews into more of a positive than a negative review, because customers want to see that if there is a problem, you're actually going to fix it. And here's the thing, guys, only 24% of companies respond to reviews. We've made this super easy for you in the software, where there is no excuse not to respond to reviews, because the AI response is going to respond to them for you. All you need to do is go in and make sure everything's good, and maybe change a couple words if you need to. And these are going to be detailed reviews, right? And so, what we do is we help with reputation management. We help you generate reviews. We help you with the whole big circle here. It's not just one thing. I know a lot of you just come in to get more 5-star reviews, but we're helping you with the whole reputation management, and giving you a system and a platform to incorporate into your business to solve this massive problem that most businesses are failing at. So what customers are looking for, when they're going and looking at reviews, what are they looking for? They're looking for, obviously, real reviews. Customers can tell when the reviews are fake. Most of us can. They're looking for relevant reviews. So not just a 5-star rating or they did a great job. They're looking for customers who go into detail that's relevant to the services you provide, even the ones who have issues, and you come back, right, and you respond to it. They're looking for relevant reviews. They're looking for recent reviews. How many times have you went and looked for a hotel, or you've looked for a business and they've had a bunch of reviews, but you just went and searched for the most recent reviews, right? Because things change over time. So if these are not coming in recent, like if you've got a bunch of reviews, but you haven't had a new review in a year or two, it's not, if anyone goes in and pays attention to how long these reviews have been, it's going to hurt you, and they're probably going to go to your competitors. So the next one is going to be responsive to reviews. So are you actually responding to reviews? Are you not responding at all? Are you responding with the same generic one line? Are you just, or are you going into detail and showing that you actually care and you appreciate their business and you appreciate them taking the time to leave you a review? Because guess what? Not only is that goodwill, not only is that showing gratitude, but it's also going to encourage other people to leave you a review. And it's also going to encourage or give other people the impression and let them know that you actually care about their business, and they're going to be valued as a customer if they do business with you, right? Whereas the guy over here that's not responding, or responding with the same generic one-line response, they're probably not going to feel like they're going to get valued very much as a customer if they go there. And that's why this stuff is so huge, and that's why we've built this system the way we have. Now, Google local search ranking factors. So for some of you that are in local businesses, this applies to national businesses as well, but especially for local businesses, like this can be such a game changer for you, because what's going to happen is these reviews are such a ranking factor. And really, it's just trust factors with Google that you're a legitimate business, and going to give, Google the, confidence to put you in front of their customers, because they're going to believe you're the most legit business available. And it really comes back to authority signals. And so what's Google looking for? I know some of you, you've got your Google business listing. Some of you are already on page 1. Some of you are buried on page 2, page 3, and your Google business listing. And a lot of times, if you can get this right, just depending on how populated your market is, how many competitors you have, and how competitive it is. A lot of times, I'd say for 50 or 60% of you, if you can come and get this online review game on point and just do some minor tweaks that, if you'll stick with us, we'll teach you how to do those too. But if you'll get that right, this is going to put most of you up on page 1, right? And again, if you're in a super competitive area and you're an attorney or a plumber in Dallas, Texas, it's probably not going to get you there. You're probably going to have to do some more SEO work and that kind of stuff. But look, if you're 100 miles out of town, it's probably going to get you there pretty easily, because a lot of your competitors are not doing it. So if you'll get on top of this and be the first one on top of this, you're just going to kind of rise to the top naturally, because Google's going to trust you. So what's Google looking for? Google's looking for the quantity of reviews. So how many reviews do you have in total? And this is important too, because even if you get ranked to the first page of Google, if you've only got 25 reviews and the competitors that are also there have 200 or 500 reviews, you're probably not going to get very many calls. And if you do get calls, it's going to be people looking for a deal because they think that you're a lesser company and a smaller company, and you're going to give them more of a value, which means you're going to get more of the headache customers, because the good customers are going to be willing to pay the companies with more reviews more money, because they have more confidence that they're actually going to be able to get the job done, right? And so they're paying for that peace of mind just based off the reviews alone. That's why this stuff is so important to invest in. So the next thing, you got the number of reviews, you got authenticity of reviews. Here's the thing when it comes to Google. Google knows the Google accounts that's actually leaving the reviews. They know the activity of these accounts and whether they're fake or not, right? They know that these are real people in real communities, right, that's leaving reviews in other places. So marketers can go in and fake this stuff to some extent, but when you're doing this stuff the right way, you're just feeding and shoveling Google what they want. Google knows the real customers, right? And then you got relevance of reviews. It comes back to Google. If you're getting enough reviews, these customers are going to be throwing in keywords of the services you did for them automatically and naturally. And Google is going to pick up on that. So you're going to be getting keyword factors. It's going to give you trust. It's going to give you authority with Google over your competitors, because just the quantity of reviews and the words that your customers are going to throw into these reviews, and whereas someone that's not getting these reviews are not going to get that. Frequency of reviews. How often are you getting reviews? Are they current reviews? Same thing. Just because you got a bunch 2 years ago and then you stopped for 2 years, like it almost looks suspicious at that point. But if Google sees that consistent activity over and over and over, and each month you're bringing in X amount of reviews, like all that activity is going to work in your favor. And it's not only that, but you get down into engagement and user behavior on your Google business listing or your Google business property and your website. Google's monitoring this stuff. If you have Google Analytics on your website, Google's monitoring this stuff. And if you're getting a lot of engagement on your Google business listing and on your website, and competitor over here is not, Google's going to push you to the top, because it's going to become obvious to Google if consumers or searchers are spending more time looking at your Google business listing and going through your reviews. Obviously, there's something there that the customers are looking for. So it's obvious to Google that you've become the most obvious choice, right? And there's something there that's answering the user's question of what they're searching for, right? If that makes sense. So when you get into that, if your competitor's not getting any traffic and you start getting consistent monthly traffic with people reading your reviews, leaving you reviews, you're responding to reviews, like you look like a more active business and you've got more going on, and you're going to excel past most of these people most of the time. It comes back to responsiveness of reviews, which I kind of covered there with, it's just the activity, the engagement. It sees your active business, right? That's a big thing. Some people set up their Google business listing 10 years ago and haven't been back or touched anything since. So if you're actively in your account responding to reviews, right, this is just showing Google more trust factors, more authority signals that, hey, this is a legit business. This business can actually solve these people's problems, so I'm going to move them up higher in the ranking factors. Like a lot of this stuff, it seems complex, but really if you step back and kind of think about it and understand what Google's trying to do, they're trying to serve the best search result for what people are searching for. And so they're looking at these factors, trying to figure out who's the most, who's the best solution to show these customers that's going to most likely to solve their problem, right? And deliver the customer what they're looking for. The next one is diversity of reviews, which gets a little bit more of a complex topic. And again, we're going to continue the training. We're going to go into a lot of details. Some of you can go real deep with us. Some of you can just kind of get going and run with that, just depending on how far you want to go. We've got Facebook group. We've got challenges for you guys. So we've got different things going on where some of you guys, we're going to go real deep if you want to do this stuff and really learn this stuff yourself. But the diversity of reviews, it's one thing to have the reviews on Google, but the trust factor, the authority signals, if you start getting reviews in 5 or 6 different other places and you've got those accounts set up right, so they perfectly match your Google business listing, that's going to give you way more trust and authority than your business, the other competitors that don't have that, right? And so that's a very big ranking factor for local businesses. And so that's kind of what we're doing here, right? And that's the importance of this. So yes, you got your online reputation, but also you got your Google ranking. And again, your online reputation is the big focus here. But when you do this right and you start doing what good, productive businesses are doing, legitimate businesses are doing online, you start doing more of those activities and getting more reviews, responding to reviews, active in your Google account. It's all just going to play into your favor for Google. So with that being said, let's jump in and let's go through the training that we've set up for you guys. So I went through all that just to kind of maybe oversell you guys on why you need to go through this, because some of you I know you're like me, like I just want to jump in and get it going and do it on my own and figure it out on my own. But I'm telling you, if you will slow down here, guys, this can make you so much money. I mean, some of you, it's going to make you thousands. Some of you, it's going to make you hundreds of thousands. Some of you guys are going to come in here, go through this training, implement this system, and it's going to make you millions and millions of dollars. I mean, some of you, you're talking about this is going to be the launch pad for fruit that you're going to be harvesting for 10, 20, 30 years, right? It's just, our goal is to help you get you going in the right direction here, because some of you are lost. You don't understand what to do, and you see competitors getting reviews and you're not getting reviews, and you don't know what they're doing, and you don't know what you're doing wrong. Well, we're here to be your guide. Like, we've given you the tools. We're going to give you the training and show you how to use the tool, show you what you need to be doing. We've put together a complete system for you. And some of you, it's going to completely change the face of your business. It's going to change your tax bracket. It's going to change your children's lives, right? It may even change their children's lives. So that being said, enough of that. We're going to jump into this. Here's the system. All you have to do here is just come in. You're watching this video now. Once you get done with this video, this is the welcome. If you need to get here, you can come back here. It's just RevuAsk.com/docs. Very straightforward. You come here, you click next. It's going to take you right here to the basic setup. So I'm going to slide this over. So all the pages, you have this. If you're on mobile, it's going to be down at your bottom. But here's your quick links. This is going to go to RevuAsk.com. This is going to go to your app login to log into the software. So if anywhere in the training you need to go log into the software, just click this. It's going to open a new tab. We've made it super easy for you. If you need to get back to the home page where you're at right now, just click the user guide, community. You click that. It's going to open up a new tab to the Facebook group where you can go in and join the Facebook group. So this is your welcome screen. You're watching this video now, whether you're on YouTube or you're here or somewhere else. But just know the rest of the training's here at RevuAsk.com/docs. So here's that. And on the welcome screen here, we've got some other resources. You can join the community. Basically, we just got a place to ask questions. So if you're looking for interactive, ask questions, get some feedback, maybe learn firsthand from other business owners what they're doing and not doing, what's working for them, this is the place to go. We're also going to do some live trainings in there. We'll do some Q&A sessions. So there's all kinds of stuff in there beneficial to you. We might do some additional challenges, maybe some competitions. We've got a bunch of stuff going on. We've got a bunch of stuff planned. So if you really want to get into this and hammer this and be involved in this and get around like-minded business owners and people who are trying to achieve the same goals that you are, this is the place to go and connect and get the extra resources outside of this, just the basic training here to get you up and going. Then we got a 7-day challenge. Basically, this is going to be like a virtual coaching. So we're going to send you daily videos. We're going to send you daily reminders just to keep you on track for 7 days. So I highly recommend, once you go through the training, get everything set up, sign up for this. You can go ahead and sign up for this now if you want, but the main thing is to get through this training. To get your account set up, at least get down to here. And then this is going to walk you through on some additional just short daily videos, short daily tasks to kind of help you implement this into your business and get this going, right? So this is going to help you get it going as fast as possible. In 7 days, you should start generating a good amount of reviews if you'll follow what we're doing here, just assuming you already have a list of customers that you've serviced or you're servicing a decent amount of customers now. Now, if you don't have a list and you're only servicing 2 or 3 customers a week, it's going to be difficult for us to get you a bunch of reviews, but we're still going to help get you on the right track. So just think of this review as kind of your jump start to get you going fast, get your results fast, because we know if you get results fast, you're going to stay motivated and stay moving forward. So we want to get you going as fast as possible, but also this is going to implement day by day, us coaching you along to get this going into get this system into part of your operating system of your business. So Come down, you can go here to basic setup, or you can click right here, set up your review account now. This is just going to be the basic setup. It's going to do everything you need to do. You just come through. We've got everything labeled. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. I'm not going to go into these right now. You'll go to next. It's going to take you right here to how to use. It's going to continue. Step 4, Step 5, Step 6. You need to get to at least here. Step 7 is how to monetize video testimonials. You guys need to watch this, at least the business owner. If you're not the business owner, you need to send this to them and make sure they watch it. This is going to be a game changer for so many of you, and this is one of the most important features of this tool. And some people signed up just for this, right? And some people signed up for the reviews and don't quite understand this or the power it can have. Go watch this video. It's step 7. And then once you get there, you're just going to go to next. It's going to take you right here to the system overview. This is optional at this point. If you just want to kind of get an overview of the system to better understand it, learn how to navigate where everything is, but you should be pretty good up to speed. But if you ever get lost and you want to maybe try to find something, just go through this video. Advanced setup, this is just going to be, it's not really advanced as much as it is just the extra options outside of the basic, just more of the optional setup items that not everyone's going to do, that we didn't want to overcomplicate the basic setup with. And so you can come here, find those, just come down. You got a table of contents. We've made it easy. Just click where you want to go and it'll jump to the video. Very straightforward again. And then you've got the 7-day challenge down here. Here's where you'll come sign up for that. So right now we're building this out. And so you may click this, you may just be getting on the wait list. But hopefully we should have this up pretty soon, depending on when you see it. So if you're watching this, just go in here and join now, and you'll start getting the texts. You'll start getting those as soon as you sign up. And like I said, we're not going to blow you up. We're not going to overwhelm you. We're just going to send you a little bit of training each day, just kind of quick, short, to the point. Kind of give you something to chew on for the day, give you a task to go implement. So basically, we're going to be like a coach, right? And then we're going to get you a reminder, say, hey, if you haven't done this, make sure you do it, right? And the more you commit to this process for this 7-day period, the more you're going to have success with this system. So really, you got to think of this as kind of this is just the launch pad, really. If you just want to jump into this and start getting results fast and get this going as soon as possible, you don't want to miss this. So guys, that's it. We're glad you're here. We appreciate your business. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Go join the Facebook group. You can message us. Just go to the homepage, RevuAsk.com, contact us. Any way you need to get in touch with us, just reach out to us. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if there's any way we can help you be more successful, if you've got any suggestions, anything we can do differently, just let us know. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Can't wait to hear your success stories.